James, the wintry weather tried to deter us last week, and despite the game being off, we got training sessions in, and I'm sure it'll be the same this week, that work is well underway for Kelty on Saturday.
Yeah, so I think we've seen throughout the full SPFL card there were a lot of games that did fall victim to the weather. It was a tough week. I think all clubs would have said the same. Thankfully, we did get the chance to train at the Orium, which wasn't as normal as a normal week, but or what we have as a normal week are building into a game. But we managed to do that. We were prepared to play against Airdrie, but we understand that these things happen, and we're probably a bit more familiar with it just now. Having come through COVID, everybody in that dressing room would have at some point had a game called off, or certainly as a coaching team we've had games called off. So when you just accept that, you understand it, and then you move on. We were a bit lucky in the sense that Dundee United, their game fell victim as well against away to Livingston, so they were looking for a game they hadn't played since the winter shutdown in the Premiership. So we went up there and played them yesterday, which was a very good exercise for everyone.
And as you said, going up and playing Dundee United yesterday, and I believe that we were able to get minutes for Lewis McCann, and he chipped in with a couple of goals as well.
Yeah, and Lewis has been great. Credit to the medical staff, and I think most credit goes to Lewis for the way he's worked hard. That was a nasty injury he got down at Clyde, and we've missed him. He's different to all the other strikers. They're all different in their own way, but Lewis he was great at the start of the season, as we all know, and he can be a real threat and a real. He can be really helpful to our team when he's on it. So getting him back was very important. He's worked really hard. We've taken our time with him, and that's probably the benefit of the game being off. He would have made the squad and probably got minutes at Airdrie, but the fact he now played 6 to 8 minutes, I believe. He got a couple of goals, but he looked as good as he was before the injury, which, as I said, is credit to him. So that being off, and you always try and take the positive, and the positive is Lewis is now ready, and if need be for Saturday's game at Kelty, then he's fit and ready to start.
And just while we're talking about injuries, the other two guys, Kevin O'Hara and Paul Allen, how are they progressing?
Yeah, Kevin's really good. Friday he'll start doing multi-directional, change of direction stuff, which is very end stage for his knee. But again, another one that's worked really hard. He's done everything that's been asked of him. We did give him a week off at the start just to get his head around the injury. Again, another nasty one. Paul's just a matter of time now. He's out the boot. He's walking quite fast on the treadmill. But it's just that it's day by day. It's not a case of when it feels better. It's just a case of a time frame that we're following from the surgeon. So he's coming on well. But Kevin should be back training maybe in another week fully, hopefully. All going well, touch wood, that's the case. But again, it's like with those two coming back, young Miller Fenton's doing excellent as well. So Miller will start training next week. It's like new signings, so to speak, coming into the squad because they have been out for so long. So no, we're delighted with that.
Kelty on Saturday, and we know how tough an opponent they've been over the course of the season, and we'll be going there looking to pick up 3 points as always.
Yeah, look, it is the biggest game because it's the next one, and I know we always do say that, but it's what we firmly believe. It's a message that's consistently went across to the players, even in different competitions. If we've seen with the SPFL trophy, the SPFL Trust Trophy, the Scottish Cup coming up in a few weeks, the League Cup when it was here, or the Premier Sports Cup. So it always is the next game, and it's Kelty. Look, we had the better of the game up there earlier in the season. I believe we should have won that, but we were very fortunate to win here against them when they were excellent on that day. They've got a good group with real experience in that side. They're quick at the top end of the pitch when they play a certain way. So look, we know what to expect, but it's more about us as well. We need to go up there with a game plan and with the confidence from still the last game, which was obviously our Broth, and then getting the United game just to top some minutes up to use that for some tactical stuff as well. So no, we're looking forward to it. Although it's a a smaller ground. What I do remember from being up there before was there were a great atmosphere created. We took a decent away support. I'm sure we'll do the same, even though it's Christmas Eve on Saturday. We'll have a great away support up there, and that all bodes well for a very good atmosphere.
It's an exciting end to 2022 for the supporters. It's been a great start to the season so far, and 2023 will be just as exciting when you look at January alone, the couple of cup games like you've touched on, as well as league matches. There's a lot of intriguing matches to look forward to in the next few weeks.
Yeah, there is. It's for the ones looking into what games are going to go to and what they think will be. I can honestly say I'm only looking towards Kelty. They've given us two really tough games, so I think for myself, the analysis stuff's going on into the games you've just spoken about, whether it be Falkirk, Partick, whoever we're playing, the analysis is going into them. But for myself, I'm solely focusing on the game plan to go up to Kelty, because we need to be right, we need to be at it as we have been in a lot of games, and we need to give it everything, because they did a great result last week down at Queen of the South. We've seen how difficult Queens can be when we played them here just a few weeks back. They were excellent that day. I thought Queen of the South, and Kelty to go down there and win the game is a real good victory for them. So they'll be confident. We're certainly confident being where we are in the league, but we need to get up there and put everything into this game, because it's going to be a really tough game. So unfortunately, I'm not too excited about what's going to come after it. I'll start thinking about Christmas at the quarter to three with the time difference. So that's all put to the back of the mind, and we need to go up there ready to go and be ready for a battle, because that's what it might turn into at some point as well.
I just wanted to finish by kind of touching on that. You were saying you'll start thinking about Christmas and that come full time, and that's the thing this year, no game on Boxing Day, and it's maybe a slightly different schedule to maybe what you and the players are used to, but you must be really looking forward to that after the Celtic game you maybe do get that little bit of downtime, and the kind of dad aspect comes out, and you could enjoy Christmas with your kids.
Yeah, look, it's certainly different. I think the only times, which probably looking back on it, the only times I've had Christmas off is when I've been injured, which has obviously been quite a lot. But you're still normally rehabbing, you're still working, and you're still trying to get fit. So, look, again, I'll not try and dress it up and say, no, well, we wish we were playing, we wish we were that. I'm glad the game's on Christmas Eve. I've not went round every single player and asked them what they would prefer, but I'm sure everyone in there, whether they've got kids, whether they're just spending it with their parents, whether they're spending it with their partners or their friends, whoever it may be, that it is a welcome a welcome change that might just have fallen by the dates, it being a Saturday, Christmas Eve being the Saturday, obviously, and then we don't play it the following Monday. So it is good to have that in your head, that you're getting Christmas off with your family. Certainly for myself, I've got 3 young daughters, so it's great for me on a personal note to do that, but we want everybody to do it. We want the fans to enjoy that. I know some will be used to coming every year and see the Boxing Day fixture as an important part. That will come back, we know that, so I think this year we should just enjoy it. We've got a derby game against Kelty, then we've a big game against Falkirk coming here the following week, so there's plenty of football in between that, and we'll certainly be ready. We'll use the time very well in terms of recovery and preparation for both games. So, no, but I'll be honest, I'm looking forward to it. Having the couple of days, Christmas Day and Boxing Day with the family, then we're straight back into work, and it'll be full focus on the game the following week. So, no, but I think everybody should just enjoy it. Hopefully we can start the celebrations early with a good performance and result in Kelty on Saturday. I'm even getting mixed up with my days. But no, in 20 years or 21 years in football, then it's probably the first time that this has actually happened, because I've normally been travelling or working to some degree. So no, I'm looking forward to it.